Namaste friends, welcome back to my channel. Friends, in today's video, we would be making these cute, tiny cross earrings. These are very little earrings, you can see the size. These are very tiny earrings and looks very pretty. And here, I'll be showing you two colors. This one is in olive green color. And in this video, we would be making these earrings in amethyst and cream color. So let us see what all material do we need to make these earrings. For making our tiny cross earring, we would need these super duos. These are in opaque amethyst color. Then I'll be using these Toho beads. These are in size 11 O's and they are metallic iris purple color. And then I'll be using these silver beads. These are Muki. These are Muki Duracoat galvanized silver 11 O's and these are Muki Duracoat galvanized silver 15 O's. I'll be using these pearls in green color. These are in 3 mm size and these are in 4 mm size. Then we'll need this ear wire and then I'll be working with Hana thread and size 12 beading needle. So let's get started. We will start making our earring by picking up 4 super duos. So here I have picked up my 4 super duos and now I will bring them down towards the end of my thread like this, and now I will tie a double knot now. Once again I'll pass through all these 4 super duos and bring in this tail in between the beads like this. Now I'll pick up 1 11O purple iris and pass through this next super duo like this. Again I'll pick up 1 11O purple iris and pass through this next super duo. Again I'll pick up this 11O purple iris and pass through this next super duo, and here my last 11O and pass through this next super duo. So after adding the super duos, this is the look. Sorry, after adding the 11Os, this is the look. And here you can see I'm exiting through this super duo, and now I will pick up 1 15O silver, 1 3 mm pearl and 1 15O silver. So here I have picked up 3 beads, and now I will pass through the same super duo like this. Step up into this first 15O, into this 3 mm pearl, and now I will pick up 1 15O silver and pass through the opposite super duo. Here I added this set to this super duo, and after exiting through this 3 mm pearl and picking up this 15O, I'll be passing through this opposite super duo like this. Again I'll pick up 1 15O silver and pass through this 3 mm pearl. So here it is. Now I will go down through this 15O into this 11O, up again into the 15O, pick up 1 11O purple iris, go down through the next 15O silver into this 11O underneath, up into the 15O, Again, pick up one 11 purple iris, go down through this 15 into the 11 purple iris underneath, up into the 15 again pick up one 11 purple iris, go down through this 15 into the 11 underneath, up through the 15 pick up one 11 purple iris, down into the 15 into this 11 underneath, going up through the 15 like this, and step up into the first 11 that we added in this round on the top of the super duos like this. So this is the look here. Now I will pick up one 11 silver and pass through this next 11 purple iris. Again I'm adding one 11 silver, again pick up one 11 silver and pass through this next 11 purple iris, and the last 11 silver, and here it is. Once again I'll be passing through all these beads on the top here, like this, and this is the look on the top of our super duos. And now I will go down into the 15 again into this 11 underneath and into the super duo. Now after exiting through the bottom hole of the super duo, I will move up into the top hole of this super duo, and now I will pick up two 15 silver and pass through this 11 again. I'll pick up two 15 silver and pass through the top hole of this next super duo. Now here we can cut the tail off. And now I'll pick up one 15 silver, one 4 pearl, and one 15 silver. Now here I'm picking up one 15 silver, one 4 pearl, and one 15 silver, and pass through the top hole of the next bead, next super duo. Now again I'm picking up two 15 silver and pass through this 11. Again I'll pick up two 15 silver and pass through the top hole of the next super duo. Now I'll pick up one 15 silver, one 4 pearl, and one 15 silver, and pass through the top hole of the first super duo. So this is the look. And now I will step up into the first 15 silver that I added in this round, and now I will pick up one 15 silver, one 3 pearl, and one 15 silver. So here I have picked up three beads, one 15 silver, one 3 pearl, and one 15 silver, and pass through this 15, the fourth one on this side, into the super duo into this 15 and the 4 pearl. Now I will pick up 3 silver, 1 purple iris and 3 silver. So here are the 7 beads, 3 silver, 1 purple iris and 3 silver, and pass through this 4 pearl like this, into this next 15 and the next super 2 into the first 15 here, and now again I'll pick up 1 silver, 1 3 pearl, 1 silver, these 3 beads, and pass through this fourth 15 and the next super 2 like this, into this 15 and the 4 pearl. Again I'll pick up 3 silver, 1 purple iris and 3 silver, these 7 beads, and pass through this 4 pearl into this 15 and the super 2. So after adding these beads, this is the look of our earring. And now I will step up into these 2 15s into this pearl, and now I will pick up 2 silver, 1 purple iris and 2 silver, these 5 beads, and pass through this 3 pearl into these 2 15s and the super 2 into this next 15, pick up 1 silver and pass through these 3 15s into this 11, into these 3 15s. Again pick up 1 silver, pass through this 15 into the next super 2, up into these 2 15s, and here again I'll pick up 2 silver, 1 purple iris and 2 silver, these 5 beads. Again I'll pass through this pearl into these 2 15s, into this 15, pick up 1 silver into these 15s, 11 and 15s, again pick up 1 silver and pass through this next 15 silver and the next super 2 up into these 2 15s, pick up 1 silver and pass through these 2 15s. Now I will skip this 11 and pass through this next pair of 15s like this, Now again I'll pick up one 15 silver and pass through these two 15 like this. Now I will move up into these 15 and into the 11. Now here we will be making a loop for our earring. So for this I'll pick up 5 15 silver and pass through this 11 like this. Move up into these 5 beads. And now down through these 15 into the super duo, up through these two 15 pick up one 15 silver, move up through these two 15 again skip this 11 and pass through the next pair of 15 Once again I'll pick up one 15 silver and pass through the next two 15 and the next super duo, up now I'll be moving up through these 15 into the 11 pick up 3 15 silver, 1 4 pearl, 3 15 silver. So here you can see that I have picked up 7 beads, 3 15 silver, 1 4 pearl and 3 15 silver, and I'll be passing through this 11 purple iris like this. Step up into first 3 15 into the pearl. Now I'll pick up 3 15 silver, 1 11 purple iris and 3 15 silver. Again a set of 7 beads, 3 15 silver, 1 11 purple iris and 3 15 silver, and pass through this pearl like this, going up into these 3 15 into this 11 down through these 3 15 and now I will pick up 1 15 silver into these 3 15 11 up through these 3 15 and now I'm picking up 1 15 silver and go up through these 3 15 like this into this 11 into the 15 now I'll be tying a knot here move up through this 15-0 and the super duo. Up into these sets of 15-0s. And now we can cut our thread. And here we have completed our tiny cross earring. And now I'll be placing my ear wire into it. So this is our earring. A tiny cross earring in amethyst color. These earrings are very easy, very cute, and the size is also very small, and I hope you would love these earrings. Here I have shown you two colors. In this set. I hope you would love these earrings. So friends, if you like this video and my designs, please do subscribe to my channel, and please don't forget to press the bell icon so that you may get notified when I'll upload my next video. Thank you.